Hello, Centralia. I'm Shane Lothar.
And I'm Rachel Roddy.
And this is Centralia On Air. Thank you so much for joining us. Last week on the show, we had Centralia Elks leader Bill Lubin. Bill stopped in to talk to us about their pancake breakfast fundraiser for the Marion County Coalition Against Drugs. Speaking of pancakes, did you know the world's largest pancake was almost 50 feet wide and weighed over 6,000 pounds?
Wow, no, I didn't know that. Did you know if you break the world record for the most pancakes eaten, you won't be in the Guinness Book of World Records?
What?
Because it's not even in one of the categories.
Oh my gosh. But did you know in Sweden you can order blodplatta, which are pancakes made of pork blood?
Ew, yuck.
Right?
But did you know in England you can get the world's most expensive pancake? It's $200 and is made with 23-karat gold leaf.
Yeah, actually, doesn't everybody know that?
Oh.
Anyways, that was last week, and this is this week.
That's right. On today's show, Centralia Chamber of Commerce Director Marcus Holland joins us again. Marcus stopped in to talk to us about the upcoming home show and what that means for the city of Centralia. Okay, Marcus, thank you for being here today.
Our first returning guest.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
All right, so we're going to talk about the home show.
That is correct.
The 14th annual Centralia Home, Garden, and Business Expo 2018. It's almost here, right?
It is almost here. We're right on the edge of everything just happening right in front of me.
All right, what's the date again?
The date is February 17th and 18th.
Okay, and it is at...
It is at the Centralia Rec Complex.
Okay, and what are the times?
The times are Saturday, the 17th, is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then on a Sunday, it is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay.
So, how many vendors do we have this year?
We have about 50 vendors, which is actually 60 booths, because some of those vendors take up 2 booths.
Right.
And as I'm looking at the list, half of those vendors aren't from Centralia.
Oh, really?
So you have your local businesses that you can go shop at and everything in town. You can see them at our home show, but then you also, if you're doing home improvements or other do-it-yourself type projects, this is a good place to come and check out who else offers services that we might not have locally, or maybe get some price checks and see what's going on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Competition's always a good thing.
Yes.
So 50 vendors, 60 booths. What's the biggest home show there's ever been as far as vendors?
I don't know. I've looked at the numbers. We're pretty set for how this usually goes. I think they've had in the 70s before.
Okay.
As far as booths, this is pretty typical for us. I talked to Leonard Ferguson in Salem, and I talked to Mike Beard at the Jefferson County Chamber as well. Those chambers, they have about the same 60 booths or so, and so I'm happy to be able to share some of our people with them and vice versa. And so we're happy to have we're the first this year home show of the season.
So we get the benefit.
Yes,
of that.
we get the benefit of being the first, and then it's Salem and then Jefferson County. Those are switched.
You and the other chamber directors, do you guys have like secret club meetings?
We wish. Yeah, we have secret handshakes though.
Oh,
that's
sweet.
the thing. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so tell us, how much does it cost to get in?
Well, we'd love to have families out there. So kids 12 and under are free. It is $2 per person to get into the home show. You are entered in for some of our drawings. We have door prizes throughout the weekend. We try to draw them pretty quickly because we know people don't stick around for hours and hours.
Sure.
And then we're giving away Amtrak tickets to Chicago, as well as a Balloon Fest gift package as well, and those we'll be collecting those all weekend, and we'll call the winners for that one. And then some of the other booths have prizes and giveaways too, so that's the other reason. So $2 to get in. Check out what's going on at the home show. We also have SSM Health. We'll be doing blood draws out there.
Cool.
It's $39 for the blood panel, and you can get a voucher all weekend, or if you come Saturday morning until 11, they will be able to do the blood draw right there.
So the blood draw is for, what are they doing exactly? This is not like blood donations, right?
No, it's not blood drive.
Like a blood drive.
It's executive blood panel, so they're testing your blood. They do cholesterol and lots of other things that I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, and actually, I guess I should tell everybody to go to centraliachamber.com/expo, and you can find out all the information about the home show, including the blood panels and all that.
Perfect.
Would you say that this is something for all ages at the home show?
Yeah, we're going to have some do-it-yourself presentations, so people of all ages, kids might learn some gardening tips out there, or cooking with Nana. Nancy James will be out there. All ages is fun. We have businesses that are serving older adults as well. We have some of the assisted living and nursing homes that will be out there as well. So yeah, it's all ages, and you can learn more about taking care of your own parents or taking care of your house.
Ages 8 to 80. You're listening to Centralia On Air. We have Centralia Chamber Director Marcus Holland in studio. Marcus, what is your favorite part of the home show?
Oh, my favorite part is the food. You go, you walk in, you go to the right, and Schwartz Orchards is right there. And you go say hi to Tom and Nancy. You get a cobbler, and then they might have some apple donuts for sale. I don't know if they're going to have them all the time. Then you can walk around and check out what's going on. And then Nancy has her cooking demonstrations, and so then you eat more food from Nancy, and of course then you can get some hot dogs and nachos from the rec center itself. And I've been there every year because I've been a chamber member, and my wife sets up a booth out there, and so it's fun to go, and I get lunch and walk around.
That's what I told Shane. I said my favorite part about the home show is the cobbler.
Yeah. That's why we have them there. We're happy to have Schwartz Orchard out there.
Yep, I'm gonna have to get out there.
Oh yeah,
see what this is all about.
Yeah, check it out.
And they have award-winning apple cider. He won the national and state awards for best apple cider.
Oh wow!
So don't keep congratulating them though, because Tom will just keep getting a big head. But,
yeah.
But we'd like to have him local and have him at the home show.
I'm not a big apple cider guy for some reason.
Really?
But I'll try anything.
Yeah, you need to try
award-winning, right?
Right. Okay, so what are some of the live demonstrations and the DIY do-it-yourself? I know you said gardening.
We have things scheduled every hour. We're going to have half-hour presentations, so there's time to set up and everything for them. On Saturday morning, we actually will have the blood draws, so that's going to be back there in that corner for the DIY demonstrations area, but it's not do-it-yourself blood draws. They will do that for you. Then at noon, we're going to have Cooking with Nana, and that's Nancy James with Schwartz Orchard. And then at 1 o'clock on Saturday, it's do-it-yourself painting with Ryan Edwards from Ace Hardware. And then 2 o'clock p.m. is the Pollinator Garden with the Master Gardener Ernie Henson from Salem, the Rainbow Lane Gardens. And then at 3 o'clock, which is the last hour of the day because we close at 4, is the Do-It-Yourself Essential Oil Hacks from Julie Lawrence, doTERRA Essential Oils. That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm still filling out the schedule. We're going to get some last-minute people in there, but Nancy James will be back at noon. And Master Gardener Ernie Henson will be there at 2 o'clock with Wake Up Your Garden. Ooh. So he's got some fun tips and tricks, and I know that one's really well attended. A lot of the people go out there just to check out what he's got with his gardening.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'm going to do a garden this year.
He does raised bed gardens too.
Ooh.
Have you ever done that?
My mom has.
Okay. See, and those are a lot easier, I think, because you can pull the weeds easier and you can get to everything. I don't want to dig and have to sweat out there. I just want to go out and get my tomatoes and make some salsa.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife and I joke that we can't even keep fake plants alive, so no green thumbs here.
You need to go talk to Ernie then.
Yeah, I guess so. So people of all ages, all kinds of different businesses out there. Who all do you feel like benefits from the home show?
Well, first and foremost, the businesses. This is supporting local businesses here in Centralia and in our surrounding area. As you go to the home show, you're able to meet people, see them face to face, and those are the people that are going to be coming to your house and fixing things, or that you're going to buy the products from. So I really think businesses, first and foremost, benefit from this. And then, of course, the community, you're able to, it's one-stop shop. It's still cold out. Nobody's doing the gardening yet. Nobody's fixing windows and roofs. Everything's kind of put on pause. And so everybody can plan what they're going to do for the year, if you're going to fix your house or do some painting. And this is one place that you can go and kind of figure out what you're going to do in the year and get everything lined up to get your home looking really nice.
Sure.
And then that's the last thing. The city's going to improve because people have better looking homes and better looking businesses. And so this is a good event for that.
Yep.
Yeah, and a good weekend for, restaurants and things like that.
Well, yeah. And as people come into town, this is downtown. You can walk to Tequila's or Centralia House or Rail or any of the other downtown locations, downtown restaurants, and get something to eat. More food.
There we go. Okay. So this is Centralia on Air. Shane and Rachel here. We're talking with the Chamber of Commerce Director, Marcus Holland, about the upcoming 2018 Home Garden and Business Expo. Okay, so in the upcoming years, Would you like to change anything about the home show? Add anything?
Well, I'm the new director, and people are, they're watching me. They're seeing, okay, he's changing everything, and I'm not. We're going to do it the same this year. We're looking at what else we can do. The rec center, the rec complex is huge. There's a lot of room in there. They have the whole conference area off to the side as well. So there's room to expand and grow. And that's what I'm looking at, is what else can we do out there. Obviously, we want to have it a good event and good attendance, so I don't want to change it too much for people. But as I'm looking at it, we'll see what else we can do out there. I would really love to have better demonstrations, and that's what I'm thinking I'm bringing this year with Ace Hardware and doTERRA oils and those type of people coming out, and actually you can talk to the people and figure out how to help yourself.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, with a lot of businesses not actually being located in Centralia, you don't have to be a chamber member to be a part of the home show, right?
No, you don't. The good thing is, if you're a business and you want to be at the home show, you can be out there and promote yourself. If you are a chamber member, we give a discount to those businesses, and so it's
cool.
it's good for us. It's good for our chamber members, and obviously we're sharing this online. We share this on Facebook. Everybody gets equal parts of that, but that's where we're happy to have any business out there, just because it makes it a better show.
All right. Anything we missed? Anything you want to add?
We just want to remind everybody to come out to the 14th Annual Centralia Home, Garden, and Business Expo. It is this next Saturday and Sunday, the 17th and 18th. We open on Saturday at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. That way you can come in the afternoon, go to dinner afterwards. We're not going to keep everybody out there really late. It's going to be a fun time. It's $2 to get in. Kids are free. We'll have lots of drawings, and we just want to make sure that everybody in Centralia knows about this event and takes part of it.
Definitely. And what was that website again?
The website is centraliachamber.com/expo, EXPO.
All right. We have Centralia Chamber Director Marcus Holland in studio today. When we come back, we're going to ask Marcus some fun trivia questions about a different kind of home show. You're listening to Centralia On Air. We'll be right back. Shane and Rachel here. This is Centralia On Air. We have Marcus Holland from the Centralia Chamber of Commerce with us today. All right, Marcus, you told us all about the home show. But what do you know about another popular home show? I'm talking, of course, about the 90s hit comedy TV show, Home Improvement.
Okay.
My family and I have been watching a lot of Home Improvement. Hulu has, they released all the old 90s comedy.
Oh, really?
And so we've just been burning through that.
Oh, man, I haven't seen it since it was on air.
Yeah, well, these questions might be a challenge for you. Okay, question 1, true or false? The character Wilson was based on Tim Allen's childhood memories of when he was too short to see over the fence and couldn't see his neighbor's face.
That sounds true.
That is very true. Kind of funny. There was a running gag regarding Wilson. His face was always blocked from about the nose down. In most episodes, Wilson was being shot from behind the fence, but in later episodes, where he got out more often, they used different camera angles and prop placements so that his face was still hidden.
I remember that.
All right, question 2. Another true or false? The Tool Time audience was the actual live studio audience.
Well, it makes sense. Why would they bring in another audience?
True.
All right.
You're right. I always wonder about that. I'm watching these episodes and I'm like, man, is that the studio audience too? But then you start to wonder because they're decked out in Tool Time stuff, so they must have given them T-shirts and hats to put on. And the other thing that made me question it was there are sometimes it'll cut to the audience and they're dead, right? But there's laughing. So obviously laugh track, of course. But yeah, that one I think I probably would have got wrong.
Hollywood magic.
Right? How do they do it? Question 3. They used the Tool Time show to introduce new Binford products. They almost always had the same model number. What was that model number? Was it the Binford 6100, 5700, or Binford 9000?
I'm going to say Binford 9000.
6100,
Oh, my
actually.
goodness.
This is something my wife and I noticed like a season or two in. I was like, is it always 6100? And then, yep, come to find out. Apparently, Benford Tools, the company that sponsors the Tool Time show, was named after a friend of the family of one of the producers of Home Improvement.
Interesting.
There we go. Okay, question 4. The character Tim Taylor was ranked what number in TV Guide's list of the 50 greatest TV dads of all time? Was he the 10th, the 20th, or the 49th?
I'm going to say 10th.
20th.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all time. Okay.
All right, last one. Home Improvement debuted in 1991. How many seasons was it on air?
I'm going to say 9.
You are very close.
Okay.
8.
8.
According to an True Hollywood story, Tim Allen was offered $50 million to do a 9th season of the show. Wow. Turned it down.
Wow.
Back when everybody watched the same show, because everything was on NBC, ABC, CBS.
Right. Yep.
So you had huge audiences.
Prime time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Marcus, thank you so much for playing, and thank you for being here today, and we hope to have you back again.
Well, yeah, and I just want to remind people to be safe. Don't do what Tim Taylor does, and, you know, you might want to hire some of those jobs out and try not to do them yourself, so come to the home show.
There you go.
There we go.
Good time. Stick around. We'll be right back. You're listening to Centralia On Air. Shane and Rachel here. You're listening to Centralia On Air. Rachel, how you doing? How you been? How was your week?
Oh, you know, I've had better weeks.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I've had worse.
Well, Valentine's Day's coming up.
That's right. I've got big plans this year. I'm going to take...
Whoa. No. Nobody cares about you, Shane. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because it's time for the top 5 at 5.
Oh, don't say that. You can't say that.
What?
Top 5 at 5?
Oh! Where did I get that?
I don't know, but I guess it should be a segment.
I think so. Because it's time for the top 5.
Valentine's Day is only 3 days away. It's that time of year where, if you're not careful, you can end up in the doghouse. But if you play your cards right, you might get lucky and end up not in the doghouse. Huh?
That's just the house.
Oh, okay. The normal people house.
Yeah, you don't have to stay outside.
Okay, cool. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, depending on your point of view, Valentine's Day is either like the most romantic holiday or another greeting card money grab. We are here to help you navigate the minefield of love.
So, in no particular order, here are your Valentine's Day do's and don'ts.
All right. Number 1, ladies, don't expect your guy to be in love with February 14th as much as we are.
Yeah. Even the guys who are in tune with their feminine side probably aren't going to be going gaga over every little stuffed animal or teddy bear or plastic heart that comes your way.
Yeah, probably not. All right. Our number 2 tip is don't obsess over the actual date too much. It's okay to celebrate on a different day. It doesn't have to be Wednesday, February 14th.
That's right. People have lives and jobs and kids, so I've heard. There's always the weekend for some romantic dinner plans or something like that.
Okay, number 3. Speaking of February 14th, Valentine's Day isn't the only holiday going on that day. Did you know that it's also National Singles Awareness Day?
Of course it is. So to all those single ladies and fellas out there, form your support groups now. Make plans. And don't let yourself fall into any depression trap because you don't have a date.
Oh, yeah. A girl's night out is always a good time.
Also, with your friends around, hopefully they'll keep you from hitting up one of your exes, huh?
Ooh, yeah, that's never a good idea. All right, Shane and Rachel here. You're listening to Centralia On Air. And right now, we're giving you our top 5 Valentine's Day do's and don'ts.
Okay, number 4. When it comes to gift giving, there's lots of pitfalls and mistakes you could make. The most important thing to remember is be creative. Make sure it comes from the heart. Put some thought into it.
Yeah, something homemade can be really sweet. Don't just do the generic card. Write a love letter or something. Send a gift to their work. Let me tell you, girls love that.
Yeah.
When they get a gift at work, oh yeah. Or guys, if your girl does most of the cooking, cook for her. But if you have to do the generic card because you're a last-minute person like me, just write something sweet in there.
There you go. Make it personal. Speaking of cooking, gifts to stay away from. Don't buy kitchen appliances. A new blender. It's just not that romantic. Also, don't give the same thing you gave last year. And guys, listen to me. Don't buy lingerie. This is what you call a lose-lose situation. Get something too big, she thinks you think she's fat. Get something too small, she thinks she's fat. Get something weird, she thinks you're a freak, maybe. I don't know. Listen, this can only backfire. Just don't do it.
That's right. Just don't do it. Shane and Rachel here. You're listening to Centralia on Air. We're talking about Valentine's Day do's and don'ts.
And number 5, turn off the electronics.
Yeah, cell phones, iPads, computers, turn them off. They're just a distraction. Focus your attention on your significant other. Okay, we all know you won't turn off your phone.
Yeah.
But maybe do the do not disturb or airplane mode.
There you go.
Because, let's face it, you're going to take selfies with your boo thing, right?
Okay, that's our top 5 Valentine's Day do's and don'ts. You're listening to Centralia on Air. Shane and Rachel here. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the community calendar. So stick around. This is Centralia on Air.
Okay, here's a look at your community calendar. 5th Annual Tiger Trek 5K and 2.5K Dog Walk on Saturday, February 24th, starting at 9 a.m. at Centralia Junior High. Registration forms may be found at CJHS.
St. Mary's School in Centralia is hosting a trivia night on Saturday, February 17th at the school gym. You can bring up to 8 players for your team, and the entry fee is $80 per table. Doors will open at 6 p.m. and the games will start at 7. Call the school office today to register your team.
Aviston American Legion is hosting a rummage sale on Thursday, February 22nd from 9 to 8, Friday, February 23rd from 9 to 8, and Saturday, February 24th from 9 to noon. There will be a bake sale and a quilt raffle.
The annual Breeze Lions Chicken Dinner is on Sunday, March 4th at the Breeze American Legion from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. $10 for adults and $8 for kids. Tickets are available from any Breeze Lions Club member, and all proceeds benefit sight and hearing impaired.
Centralia Junior High is having a band fundraiser on Saturday, March 17th from 11 to 3 at the school. There will be a taco bar, laser tag, bounce house, cakewalk, and more.
And for your local blood drives, Thursday, February 20th at Carlisle High School from 9 to 2, Friday, February 21st at Salem Community Center from 12 to 6, and Thursday, February 22nd at Sandoval Elementary School from 2:30 to 7.
That's a look at your community calendar on X95 and the Big 1210. If you have an event you would like to share with us, you can email wiley1210@gmail.com. Or for more information about these events and others, check out our website at x95radio.com. All right, Shane, anything else?
Yeah, we can't forget the big Home Garden and Business Expo in Centralia. It's Saturday, February 17th from 9 to 4 and Sunday, February 18th from 11 to 4 at the Centralia Rec Complex. For more information, you can check out centraliachamber.com/expo. That's it for this week. Enjoy yourselves, everybody. Have a lovely Valentine's Day or Singles Night. If you like what you hear, you can come back every Sunday at 11 on X95 and the Big 1210. She's Rachel Roddy.
And he's Shane Lother.
And this is Centralia on Air.